This is TWiT.
Another question I asked him today was, did Bill Gates ask you to leave or did you ask to leave? And he got a little emotional, I felt like, when I asked him that. And he said, they've been best friends for their whole life pretty much, right? And they went to college together, blah, blah, blah. He said, I told Bill what my decision was and he supported my decision.
Huh.
We aren't flies on the wall. We weren't in the board meeting when all this was decided. So we can't say this for sure. But it definitely sounds like they have been thinking about this, planning it, and it was just recently that they decided on what to do.
Except it doesn't seem like they've decided anything. The weird thing is they've sort of known I guess they've given it a time frame. So now that it's almost like by announcing this, we'll force the issue, now I will leave whenever we find a successor, which is something they might have done, internally.
Well, let's talk about timing, because people are all about why is it today, right? So why today? Today is a Friday at the end of a very slow news week, right before a holiday week that a lot of people take off. So a lot of people are gone at the beach, not really looking at their news today. So it gives it time to trickle out. And we're almost at the end of Microsoft's first fiscal 2014 quarter, which will end on September 30th. So if the news is bad in fiscal Q1, you probably want to be able to point back and say, well, the guy's gone, right? I'm just saying, like, all the crazy thinking that go into things like this, right? And
sure.
You also, with Windows 8.1 about to RTM probably next week and launch in October, you want to have kind of a feeling of a clean slate. I mean, I'm not going out there and saying, this is a blame Steve Ballmer for Windows 8 thing. I know there are people who will make that argument, but I think they're probably thinking about all of these things that people think about, marketing messages and how things look to outsiders who are looking in at Microsoft.